city bitch, trip city bitch. Trip city bitch, trip city bitch. Trip city bitch, trip city bitch. Trip city bitch, trip city bitch. Yeah. Trip city bitch, yeah, I'm coming on the clip.
Trip city bitch, trip city bitch. Trip city bitch, trip city bitch. Trip city bitch, trip city bitch. Trip city bitch, trip city bitch.
What up, Trip City? I'm Trippy Grimm. Welcome back to Opinions No One Asked For or Cared About. Today we're going to be talking about something a little mystical, something a little religious. I know you're tired of hearing about YouTuber or celebrity drama because it's not interesting. So I'm glad to be talking about something a little bit different. Yeah, I'm going to throw up the video right now that I'm going to be talking about. Essentially, in it, there's a bus driver, and he's driving a bunch of kids. And suddenly, the kids disappear. And a lot of TikToks have featured this as proof of the rapture. And, you know, that's a pretty logical thing nowadays because the world is in a very messy spot. And a lot of people thought this was real, but if you break this down, you can clearly see them fade away. And I think that's my problem with it. They don't just vanish magically. They fade away. And then on top of that, you could see their shadows behind where the kids were even after they're gone. And I don't know about you, but if I was the bus driver, I'd be losing my shit. I mean, I guess he's acting the best he can, but I mean, if I lost kids, I'd be making some phone calls. It's kind of hard to misplace a bus full of children. And I don't know. I understand why people want to believe the rapture is coming right now. But I don't think we need to trick people into it. Another video surfaced similar to it in which a young woman gets pulled over and she is questioned by the police. She tells him that she is new to driving, and he goes back to the car to get his to run her information, and he turns back around and she's gone. And the reason why this one's more believable is because of how quick it is and the multi-angle of it, right? If you add two angles, it's a little bit more feasible because I don't know, it just is to me. It's more believable. And that being said, in the video, he doesn't open the door, look in there. You know what I mean? He just starts looking around and then it ends. I don't know, but if someone disappeared in front of me and pulled some David Blaine shit and my whole thing is for them not to escape, yeah, I'm searching the entire car, and I don't know why the body camera footage would cut out at that time if it was genuine. But after these blew up, 1,000 people disappear. Girl disappears while talking to cop. Those are pretty big titles. So I wanted to dig in and figure out, where they originated from, if it was a movie or anything. Turns out it's actually just from a church. They made a simulation, quote unquote, of the rapture and what that would look like. No problem there. I think the problem is when these TikTokers or people making YouTube shorts try to make it into something it's not, Like, it's one thing to say it's a simulation of a rapture, but if you try and pass it off as the actual rapture, I just think it's weird. I think it's weird. These are the same people who are fucking posting skinwalker shit. I've looked at their pages. Or it's Christians, like Christian YouTubers saying, this is happening, you can't deny it, which I just feel is disingenuous. I have nothing against Christianity, but I think it's all about how you go about it, religion is fine, but it's just weird to mislead people in such a grandiose way. That being said, these videos, whoever was editing them for this church did a good job. Even with the school bus one, it is pretty believable. I mean, it had me going, where's my cross at? Where's my cross? Huh? It had me praying in bed at 3 a.m. Because I am a Christian, you know. I don't agree with a lot of how Christians portray themselves because of how judgmental and specific they are a lot of times, because they pick and choose what suits them, not to mention it's an ancient book that's been translated from another fucking language. And there's so many different versions of the exact same religion that it makes it hard to even understand what's real or right. For me, it's more about a feeling, you know, and it's more about my connection with God and the universe. And I can't say that there's nothing out there. I'm sorry. Some people can confidently say that. I can't. I have always had a spiritual nature about me. And so whether there's something on the other side or not, I will choose to believe that because I feel it in my heart that it's real. And I feel like that gets a lot of flack nowadays just because it's Christianity. I feel like we'd get a better rap if a bunch of people weren't just bashing gay people for no reason. You know, it's really the fact they just don't like gay people. And I mean, of course Leviticus is in there, and there are ways to describe it in which it's not being gay, but it's the act of having sex. But even that kind of puts me off because people are just gay. They were designed this way. They were born this way. I don't understand why we got to persecute them. That being said, I don't think we should persecute Christians either, especially the ones who aren't doing too much harm, you know, like, or any harm. You know, there's some who just want to be in the religion, say some things that are out of pocket, and then go home. You know, I think as long as there's no violence against people, then Christianity should be fine because it's a religion after all. You don't see anybody going after Hindus or Muslims. Anyway, this is a little bit of a more serious type of video. I get tired of the YouTube drama, but thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later, Trip City.